Hi guys, and welcome to the stream. Today we are just chilling and vibing, doing some art, a little bit of painting. Something I find enjoyable, so you guys can feel free to join me if you would like. I'll leave the door open for that. You can help me paint this, or you can just sit back and relax. Feel free to do whatever you want. Feel free to comment what you think these pictures are before I even figured out. So when I get this super painter mode, I like to find the complex areas. I look at the numbers. If it's like a bunch of random numbers together, I like to paint over that because it's complex and takes a long time to do it all. So part of playing any game, you know, you want to figure out how to complete the stuff as quickly as possible, you know. You want to get better at it every time you do it. I mean, that's the goal, right? That's how you become a pro. It's by practicing. A lot of it is muscle memory. You're just like doing the motions, but also you got to apply some technique. So conscious and unconscious work. To me, I get a sense of satisfaction with completing things, even though it's like, you know, I don't really get trophies and no one's clapping or whatever. I get this good feeling inside of my heart when I complete something like this. You know, sometimes in life things can be frustrating, things like don't work out, but here in a simple game like this, things do work out, and there's a nice feeling when I complete something. So I'm looking at all the cheap ones first. These are the easier ones, 2,000. So the ones that cost more are gonna be bigger, you know, so knock out the easy ones first and be like, wow, I did 300 of them because they were all the easiest ones, right? By the time I reach the harder ones, I'll have my technique down. I'll be really good at this game, and it won't take that long. What's up, Alt Ban? Would you prefer to be called Alt Ban or what do you want to be called? I don't even know, man. All right, yeah, just wait. Wait a little bit. Someone's eventually gonna leave. All right, and then maybe 5 minutes at the most, you'll be able to get in. Yeah, it's a chocolate bar. I just realized. Well, honestly, man, you'll figure out who you are. When I first started playing Roblox, my name was not Roblox-THANOS. I had purple skin since I was a noob, but my name changed eventually. So I kind of realized, oh, this is who I am. Oh, kind of realized it. But yeah, I mean, if you came at me 10 years ago, I would probably laugh at you if you told me my name was gonna be Roblox-THANOS. So I'd probably laugh at you and be like, man, you're crazy. What? Why would I do that? Alright, that's cool. I'll call you Builder Dev. But when you start scripting, then I'll call you Scripter Dev, right? Or Builder Scripter Dev. A cool name would be OmniDev, which means Omni, you know, meaning everything. OmniDev. There it is. There's the chocolate bar. So satisfying. Painting a chocolate bar is more satisfying than actually eating one. Sometimes I like to do the outer borders so that I just bring it in closer. I don't have to walk as far when I do the ones in the middle. Alright, we got that super painter mode. So again, I'm looking for those complex numbers. You see, like over here, there are a bunch of numbers. That'll take a lot of time, so I want to get those knocked out. Look at that, almost halfway done already. Alright, cool. So just send a co-op request if you want to help me. If you want to paint your own stuff, go ahead. So you can complete your own thing, but... Oh, that's cool. Oh, I just figured out. Is this a donut? A yellow donut? If you guys figured out before me, you get kudos. You get random points that I don't know. Worthless points. Alright, so I'm looking for those complex areas with a bunch of numbers, knock those out. And I like to do areas, so like this whole area I want it to be complete so I don't have to walk back here ever again. You know, another purpose of my streams, you know, when I'm gaming, I love to give tips. So whether I'm developing or gaming or just talking about life, I love to help you guys learn and become smarter and better, faster, stronger, like that Kanye West song. Let's see what you're doing then. You're making a panda, I think. See how long this might take? Like I'm doing this 15 has literally 2 squares. 16 has 4 squares. I mean, it's kind of complex. That's why when I get that super painting mode, I like to knock out all these difficult areas. A little annoying. I thought I was done, but I still had to do like 10 more numbers because all these tiny little dots right here and sprinkles. There we go. It's just a yellow donut. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think I've ever seen a yellow donut in real life. Besides lemon, I know that, you know, I don't like lemon donuts. Yeah, I want to zoom out for you guys, but it's harder to see the numbers if I'm zoomed out. Alright, I'm about to get that super mode. So sometimes what I do is I put myself where I want to be first, and then I do the super mode. So here I am, I'm ready, so let's knock it out. So I'm trying to do this upper part so I don't have to walk over here anymore. There we go, beautiful. So that whole top part is now done. Easy. Alright, we got another donut. Yep. It's donut season. Yeah, shift lock might work. I might try that. I don't know. Let's try it out. Like slap battles. You guys can feel free to leave recommendations for games that you might want to play with me in a stream or something, or I can make a showcase. But keep in mind, I'm not gonna take all suggestions, but there's a chance, you know. Because you gotta remember, I also want to have fun, and everybody has different tastes and opinions. Like a lot of times my friends come at me, they're like, how could you not play Blox Fruits? Oh my goodness, what? That's crazy. And I'm like, cause I tried it, I didn't like it, I'm sorry. Yeah, this donut's taking a lot longer again because of all these different colors spread across and these little sprinkles. I'm like walking all over the place, and I still have like 10 more numbers to do, and it looks done, but it's far from done, you know. It sucks. So that's why it was very useful that I did the whole top part, so that I don't have to even walk up there at all. It's a little bit less walking. I don't know. See, when I showcase games, it's not like starter projects. It's not half-built games. I'm looking for like really good games, not like half-finished projects, you know. It's not like a service to boost up amateur devs. I'm not trying to be mean, but like I'm trying to promote games that I would literally spend hours and hours playing. I love, and I want the world to also learn about that game, you know. So don't get me wrong, if your friend makes a super awesome game, yeah, I might showcase it, but it's not like I'm not doing it for pity. I'm not doing it to build up small devs or newbie devs, you know. I can't do that. Now, I might do something where like I stream a bunch of like small games and upcoming games. Like I do like 10 or 20 of my friends' games just to try them. But like making a whole video, the game has to be really good. Oh, nice. Yeah, good job. I think you did like a $4,000 picture, because that one looks like medium sized. I do not want another donut. I'm tired of doing this. Let's see if we get something else. See, from this distance, I can't see the numbers at all. So I have to come in like right here. I want to do this whole section right here, so I don't have to walk back here. And it helps me kind of figure out what I'm looking at. Looks like sushi or like lasagna or something. Not sure. So when someone is helping me, I like to work on a different number besides what they're working on, so we don't like clash or like, you know, try to fight over the same spot. Nah, man, I'm not a big fan of Minecraft. You know what happened to Minecraft? The creator of Minecraft sold Minecraft to Microsoft, and he had a very sad life after that. And the quality has just gone downhill. And I hear of a lot of bad things, like people doing illegal things on Minecraft with, you know, it's just not good. I don't like Minecraft. I never did. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We're listening to like some Oriental music, and then we're doing Oriental food, like some Japanese food or something. Yeah, well, I don't support Minecraft. I don't play it. If it fell off the face of the earth tomorrow, I would not care. Another donut. I'm hoping it's a bagel because we've had too many donuts. Nope, it's a donut. Oh, this donut is alive, guys. I got tricked. Yeah, we still have a lot of numbers to do. How about you do the right side, Builder Dev? I do the left side. That way we're not walking around all the time. But yeah, in any game, if the main creator like leaves or sells it, that's always a bad sign, dude. Imagine the main character, the original storyteller is gone. It's like they just dropped it. Alright, let's switch it up. What's this fantasy? We can do this. Find a 2000, nice and simple. Oh, what is this? So now that I got the super painter mode, I want to do stuff like make sure I do like a full hand or a full foot so that we don't have to go back to those areas. And a lot of times they have a lot of colors, so it's kind of complex. I want to get this hand done, and then we'll be done with it. See that? Nice. What's up, GGVR? If you want, comment, let me know how you want me to call you, because I just call you DG based on the first 2 letters of your name.
It was over before it even began. You know, I really thought you were my man. But we must make it clear.
All right.
Eye to eye. The time has come to say goodbye. I never found words to tell you how much I need you in my life. I had faith in you, but even that was not enough to keep you. It was over before it even began. Yeah. Since the day I saw her walking around, I know you never meant to hurt me. Oh.
That was pretty cool.
What should we do?
So as you can see, I've done 76 out of 500. I think they just dropped a bunch, like, I don't know, yesterday. I do kind of want to complete them all, but obviously it's going to take time. I gotta love it when you start off, the first color is white, so you're not even painting anything.
To keep you, to keep you. It was over before it even began. Oh, you're the only one who knows why I'm gone.
Yeah, if you want, feel free to do your own paintings if you want to complete them all or whatever.
The reason why I'm gone.
You know, I want to make sure that you don't feel like you're wasting your time, you know.
You're the only one who knows why I'm gone.
Super painter mode. I see some complex stuff over here. Looks like we'll do this. Looks like this would be the face of whatever it is. I didn't get to draw much of it, so I don't know what it is yet. If you guys figure it out before I do, that's kind of cool. You know, 2 minds, 3 minds better than 1. Yeah, oh, I think it's just a tree on a floating island. Because this is fantasy. You know, this is kind of like, you can compare it to like if you build a game, if you compare it to this painting here, every single square you add, every little bit of color helps people understand what the picture is. So kind of like when you're developing, every model you place, every little thing you do helps the player understand what your game is. So it all counts, you know, even though, you know, one square doesn't make a big difference. A lot of squares start to make a big difference. Many people might disagree with me, but I think a good game, even though you might complete a picture, I think that when it comes to a game, you can, it's hard to explain, but a good game or a good developer will never really stop working on their game. You know, like, they're always adding new things, they're improving the story, improving the graphics, they're expanding, adding more areas, adding, you know, better animations, all that, you know. When people say, oh, I made a game and it's done, I'm like, so you don't care about it anymore, right? Even though, like, it needs updates, you said you're done, so... Because if you end up getting like a real fan base, you'll have people that are like crazy about the lore, and they're always coming up with theories and like, this character, what if it means this? What if it means this? And they're trying to make the story. And if the developer quits, then eventually the fandom dies. But if you keep on adding to the story, then you'll keep your fans engaged, and they're excited for the next drop or the next bit of lore or the next expansion. Yeah. I mean, some games like I'm thinking of some MMOs. Like, if you guys know about World of Warcraft, like, they are always adding expansions, they're always adding stories. Like, that game has been around for like 20 years, and they're still adding stories, they're adding characters, they're adding quests, all that. So imagine 20 years, or like Final Fantasy, you know, they don't stop. Because there's always just, it's a whole world, it's a whole universe. They don't, like, doesn't make sense to just say, all right, we're done, there's no more story, the characters are done, we're all retired, or everyone's dead, you know, go home. You know, I think a good dev who cares about the game is gonna just keep on working on it. Yup. At first it looked like Yoshi, you know, but Might be copyright. Actually, you know what? No, they have a bunch of anime characters here. I think the whole copyright thing is dumb anyway. You know, these days, a good way to tell that someone is the original creator is you just see who made it first. You look at who posted it first on the internet, and that's probably the original creator. And all the copycats made it after. You look at the timestamps, you'll see that they copied and updated it later. Alright, yeah, let's do some anime. Alright guys, let's see. I'm gonna do a 4000, which is like a mid-sized one. We have 3 people here, right? Let's knock it out. Yeah, I mean, going back to World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy, they have a dev team that's like hundreds of people sometimes, and it's an online game. It's an MMO, right? MMORPG. So you have people playing it, looking for updates. When a new quest drops, they're all over it. So if they stopped updating it, then the whole fan base would just leave after a while. Like everyone would just get tired of it. I mean, I can compare it to TV shows too, like some shows, like I guess The Simpsons, for example. That show I think is discontinued, so now it's starting to die, and people are starting to forget about the characters. Those memes are dying because they stopped writing the story. So naturally, it's gonna end up getting buried in history. If they keep making episodes, then people are gonna keep talking about the characters. You know, it's just how it goes. I know, that's my point. The younger generation doesn't even watch The Simpsons because they don't make it anymore. When I was your age, they were still pumping out fresh episodes and everyone was excited, but these days, I think they kind of stopped, so people are forgetting about it. That's my point. So, I mean, if you want people to forget about your work, then stop updating. And you'll see, just like magic, they'll disappear. So I keep telling developers, like, think of something that you really want to make that you might actually end up doing for your whole life. Like, what is your big idea? What is your big story? And you might just work on it for your whole life, and you have fans for your whole life. People who love you and remember you for that. I don't know, you know?
The time has come to say goodbye. I never found words to tell you how much I need you.
I have no idea who this is right now. Some blonde boy with a military costume.
To keep you, it was over before it even began. Yeah. Since the day I saw her walking around, I know you never meant to hurt me.
I'll give an example. So this guy, the fuck boom, with the skibbity toilet, he's got a huge fan base. He's got people always talking about his new episodes and trying to make their little theories. I bet if he made episodes for the rest of his life, he would have fans for the rest of his life. But if he stopped, guess what's gonna happen? The memes are gonna die. People are not gonna watch it. It's gonna end up being like The Simpsons. You never heard of it or you never watch it because you know, because the creator stopped. But I guarantee you, if that guy kept pumping out skibidi videos for the rest of his life, I bet people would be on top of it. They would be like, episode 500, episode 1000, and they're all excited, you know. But you know what? It's the creator's choice. You know, maybe they lose interest, or they just want to complete the story and move on with their life. And I understand that, you know. But I always think it's very special when someone has a dream that's so big that it takes their whole life, you know. That is really exciting stuff to me, honestly. Yeah, I know. If they get tired of it and they want to do something else, I understand that, but you know, like for example, your life is an ongoing story. There's no end to it, you know what I mean? Like it keeps going and going. So if you have fictional characters in their life, it kind of goes on and on. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't talk about it a whole lot, but the characters I have in my game, I want to build them in the real world, meaning I want to build robots and stuff. So my characters are gonna come to life, and they're gonna have a life story. Their story's not gonna end because I stopped writing the story. If they are alive, you know, talking about robots, if they are alive, then they're gonna write their own story. Now I know I'm talking about the future stuff, but I do have plans to build my characters from my game in the real world, so there's gonna be no end to their story, you know. It's kind of hard to explain because it's never really happened before, but it's gonna happen real soon, where a lot of your favorite characters are gonna be they're gonna be in the real world, because people will build robots and androids that have that personality of the character. So for example, someone built a robot Goku with Goku's personality. It's gonna be different because you're used to seeing him on the screen and TV, but now you have this like real living version of Goku, and it's weird, but it's coming. It's the future, guys. Yeah, but just like with anything, technology drops in price. Like the most exciting thing of the 1970s was the microprocessor. So now the computers got a lot better, and now everybody, you've got your phone is stronger than all the computers in NASA in the 1960s. When they went to the moon, your phone is way stronger than the entire NASA arsenal. So the price drops, you know, the tech improves and the price is gonna drop. You know, I'm waiting for people to build the first like Astro Boy, the first, you know, Mega Man, the first Iron Giant, the first Gundam, the first Transformer. People are gonna do it. I promise you. I bet. And those who do it first are gonna they're gonna end up becoming very popular. Yeah, but see, if the AI is good, then people are gonna actually accept it as the real character. Like if someone builds Optimus Prime and he's smart as heck, like he's legit and he has the personality and he talks and he walks and he thinks just like Optimus Prime, the world is gonna accept it as the actual character. And then any copies, people are not gonna really accept it, you know. So the first one is gonna end up being the legit one. Because it will get weird. Because imagine if someone builds Optimus Prime and then you have like 20 other people building their own version of Optimus Prime. The world's gonna ask, which is the real one? Who's the real Optimus Prime? And we'll have to figure that out, you know.
Before it even began, yeah. Since the day I saw her walking around.
And usually it's gonna be the first one made is gonna be the legit one.
To hurt me. Oh. But now, what should we do? I never found all the words to tell you how much I need you in my life. I had faith in you, but even that was not enough to keep you,
And it's coming really fast, guys, because only 1 year ago, I discovered AI pictures for the first time. So
the only one who knows.
So before that, no one was talking about AI pictures. No one was using it. I mean, when I showed my dad AI pictures and he freaked out. He's like, what the heck? It's only been 1 year, guys, and now the whole world is using AI pictures. It's been 1 year. So when they start dropping robots left and right, it's gonna come at you real fast, but the world is gonna accept it. You know, the world's gonna accept it. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, you know. People at first are like, no, that's not gonna happen, and then bam, it happens all of a sudden, and they're like, yeah. And at first they're kind of like, this is weird, but then they're like, yeah, it's part of life. Yeah, it's normal. I know. Yeah, so this was a $4,000 picture, meaning it's medium difficulty, and you can see it's taking a lot longer than the donuts and the fruit, you know. I still don't know who this is, honestly. Is it Full Metal Jacket or something? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a big anime buff, but one thing I don't really like about anime is that the art style is so heavily used, like it's so common. They do the eyes the same, the mouth the same, the chin the same. It gets old after a while if all the anime girls look the exact same. All the anime boys look the exact same. It doesn't sit well with me. But yeah, people like to copy each other so much, you know. If they see something that works or people like, they're just gonna do it also, and there's a lot of copying. But, you know, it's hard to avoid copying what people have done in the past, but what I tell people is try to add your own flavor to it. Try to add your own unique touch. because everything almost is a copy of something else. You know, music builds on the music of the past. It just builds on itself, but try to mix it up. You know, try to make it unique. I mean, for example, I've seen a lot of different cars, like models of cars from different brands, but they have the exact same design. Like, you guys are copying each other way too much, man. Like, it's getting annoying, actually. Yeah, that one was pretty hard. Let's see what else we got. This one looks like a girl. Alright, so I can like work on the eyes and stuff, try to get the face. So that will help me figure out who this is. Yeah, it's not ringing a bell. See, just again, it's the generic anime art style. It's like they all look the same, and yeah, I know. It's not anime if their eyes aren't gigantic like an alien. It's not anime if their lips are tiny. If their lips are not tiny, it's not anime. People can be very picky and choosy. Alright, I might do one or two more and then wrap up the stream. I'm just looking to chill for a little bit. Oh, I know. If you go to Japan, like in America, I'll be talking about robots and people think I'm crazy, but you go to Japan, they already have them. They'll serve you, they'll talk to you, they'll shake your hand, they'll tell you stories, they'll smile at you, and they'll cook your food like a professional, and like, what the heck? So that's what I'm hoping America and the Western world like picks up on that soon. Like, we need to improve our technology for sure. We're falling behind the robot game. And I think part of the reason why is because people are kind of afraid of what robots can do, and they're not very excited about having their jobs replaced or being, having creatures that are smarter than them around them. People are intimidated by that. Humans like to be on the top of the food chain. They like to be the kings and dominate everything. So when a robot comes at them and they're like 1,000 times smarter and they're stronger, humans get intimidated, they get scared and all that. Yeah, but if we really wanted to make that tech, we could. It's not that hard. I mean, A good company is called Boston Dynamics. That they made like the Robo Dog. They made even a humanoid that can do like backflips and do obstacle courses, jump around on 2 legs. So, they're making progress. But again, I think people are a little bit afraid of them. That's why they're not very excited about developing them. You think about the whole fantasy about Terminator or Ultron or iRobot. People have all these fearful ideas about apocalypse or humans getting taken over. But part of what I want to do is I do want to build very like beautiful, friendly robots that will help people understand that they can be really awesome, they can be great, and really help us out, Alright, let's see. I don't want to do anime again. I want to keep it simple. What is this? But what's cool is that we actually, Japan is one of our greatest allies. Our cultures are coming together pretty nicely, so a lot of the tech that Japan has, I think, is gonna carry over to the United States, Canada, Mexico pretty soon. Especially if we get along with each other, like we're just cool with each other, and we can share our technology, share our ideas. We do have a strong relationship with Japan. Oh, it's pizza. I kind of thought it was, but the shape was weird. Yeah, feel free. Just send a co-op request. I don't know why I would turn down help. I can do that maybe next time. But the thing is, I'd have to add a bunch of people. What I'm doing is I'm leaving my joins on. So anyone in the world can join me, even strangers. So I kind of want to leave the door open for that. The thing about private servers, I have to add every person individually, and if strangers want to join or other friends, I have to keep pausing and adding them, pausing and adding them. So it actually is kind of a hassle. Alright guys, maybe we can do one more little one after this, if you feel up to it, and then I might wrap the stream up there. I've got a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, my channel's not big enough to where I can just buy, you know, take care of myself with just my channel, but I gotta work, earn money, you know what I mean? But one thing I will tell you guys, maybe you don't want to hear it, maybe it'll bore you, but you do not want to live a normal life. What I mean by that is you don't want to be stuck working paycheck to paycheck, working a job you hate. You want to be special. You want to do something that will change the world. People will celebrate you. It's worth it because people say, well, it's comfortable to, you know, I just want my house, I want my dog, and I want my car, and I don't want any trouble. I just want a normal life. But in a lot of ways, that's actually harder because they have to work so hard just to pay their bills. And it's like they're kind of enslaved to that, you know. And the thing is, nobody knows their name. The world doesn't know who they are. They are a literal nobody, and they are like powerless in this world. So I encourage you guys to try to make a name for yourself, to try to do something that people love you for, and then you might actually make money doing it. You might get popular, and that's not a bad thing to try to get, you know. Like, what people don't understand, especially you young people, you were born and with the internet at your fingertips, so you've had the internet your whole life. But for me, it was a little bit different. When I was a little kid, the internet was barely started, and people older than me did not have the internet at all. And my point is with the internet, you can connect with the entire world. You can build a fan base. You can share your ideas. You can become somebody pretty easily. You have amazing tools at your fingertips. And to just be lazy and live a normal life and have to work hard and nobody knows who you are, I think that is going to end up being the harder life at the end. Alright, let's see. This one's done. Alright guys, I might do one more and then wrap up this stream. Alright, whoever guesses this first is the winner. Uh-oh, looks like I'm gonna guess it. It's a cupcake! Ah, I knew it because I was looking at the numbers, and even the numbers gave me the shape. You know, I kind of feel bad for the older generations, like the grandmas and grandpas, because they never had a chance to connect with people on the internet. They didn't have smartphones. So even if they had big dreams and a lot of work ethic, they could not become popular. they had no chance, you know? I kind of feel bad for them, but we live in a different time, and everybody today has a chance to do something. And if you choose not to, like, you don't do it, you don't want to do anything awesome, it's kind of your fault, you know? So So people think like, well, I'm not talented enough or no one's gonna watch my stuff. Well, you never know unless you try, firstly. And part of the reason I have my channel is because I want to help people become successful. I want to help people. If they do something cool, I want to shout them out. I want to help them learn. I want to help them, you know, become successful. Because I know how it feels to be on the other side where it's like, you know, nobody's watching my stuff, nobody cares. It does not feel good. Alright guys, I guess that's it unless you want to do one more, but I kind of need to get going. Alright, thanks for helping. Thanks David, I think you're AFK. Thanks Altban or Builder Dev. And thank you DG. Shout out to you guys. See you later. Alright, bye bye.